How are you guys? Just wave. Yeah, so my name is Alvin Kiradi Chole. I am the head of programs at Sote Hub, and I want to welcome all of you with a warm welcome. Have you ever hugged someone without really hugging them? Yeah? Kale ka feeling, sindio? So feel the warmth of the hug of Sote Hub. Tunawakaribisha sana for this soft launch of the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit 2024. Wapi makofi. I love that. Nani amesema woo! You are my type. Wapi makofi. You kept quiet again. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm not her type. Aina shida. Sawa. So, I will pray and then we can continue. Assuming that everybody is okay. Gilbert, are you okay? Asante sana. I want to make sure that all the media guys are okay because we are relying on them to take this message out to the world. So, let us pray. Our Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, we thank you and we honor you for this opportunity to be here today for this soft launch of the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit. As we stand here, we know that we are standing here by your grace, and we know we cannot do this without you. So we pray that you help us and take us through, bring us to a good end for the glory and honor of your name. We honor you and we bless you. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray and believe. Amen. Someone clap your hands. I want you to smile and be happy. We are launching a good thing, right? We are launching a good thing. Smile and be happy. And then I'm giving you just 2 minutes to 1 minute or like 30 seconds to know someone. Najua, some of us are meeting maybe for the second time or the third time or the first time. Just the person seated next to you, at least 3 people, not who they are, where they come from. And if you already know them, just ask them how they have been and maybe what the expectations are for today. Yes. One, two. Ukishamaliza ku network, you clap your hands twice, then I'll know that you are done. But it's a good opportunity to begin knowing people. Alafu, please, make sure that you are happy because the cameraman will avoid you if you have a long face. Lucia, I'm waiting on you on what I had requested for. So I have a message to all audit and your team. Can I get everybody's attention? I want to address audit because he's the one managing these guys with the cameras. We have instructed audit and we are instructing him again. Please avoid anybody with a long face, okay? So, ukitaka kuapia kwa photo, make sure that you are happy and you are smiling. Okay? Yeah, so let's avoid long faces. So that is one clap. I said you clap twice once you are done networking. Yeah, I can see some guys still doing that. That's good. All right, so once again, karibuni tena Sote Hub. where we turn ideas into business. And what you can all tell is that we don't work alone, neither do we work alone. We like working with like-minded people and partners, and you are one of those. So if you look around, I request for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. When you look around, you can see that we are lovers of nature, sindio? So we have lots and lots of trees around. So those guys who are maybe have a phobia for maybe wild animals, including maybe monkeys, we request you to be at ease, because you will see maybe a monkey here and there. We want to assure you that you are safe, okay? We want to assure you that you are safe, and we coexist with these guys, and everything is okay. When you look at, there are guys who are still networking, and there's always time for everything. That's where I'm pointing. We have restrooms the other side. So in case you want to, go for a long or a short call, the facilities are there, and everything you need will be there. In case you need further help or assistance, we will be ready to assist you. There are guys who are putting on these t-shirts, zimeandikwa Sote Hub. And I'm happy that majority of us are not new here, so you can always know who is who. So in case you need any assistance, please reach out to any of us, and they'll be able to assist you. So as we start this session off, I want to play a video, because this is the third series of the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit. Round one we did in 2022. We did another one in 2023. And this is 2024. And that is what we call consistency. And that is what matters most. So maybe we attended, or maybe some of us didn't attend. We just want to bring you into context so that you can know what happened, the impact that we created, the people that came. And I think that even as we continue with the program, you are going to, be better placed to, be filled in the loop and know what is going on. Otherwise, I hope everybody is paying attention to the screen. We are going to watch a short video, and then we'll proceed from there.
In the dynamic coastal city of Mombasa, Kenya, a groundbreaking event unfolded, leaving an enduring mark on industries and communities alike. From October 26th to November 3rd, 2023, the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit, organized by Sote Hub, illuminated the region's dedication to sustainable development. Set against the backdrop of Mombasa's stunning coastal landscape, the summit-themed Seas of Innovation, Technology in the Blue Circular Economies, offered a week-long spectacle of knowledge exchange, collaboration, and visionary discussions. On October 26th, a session gathered over 70 women from all 6 coastal counties in the blue economy.
The theme of today's session or event, being the first day, was on women in blue economy, whereby we had an open forum with all the women within Mombasa who are within the value chains in the blue economy. So we had fishermen, had women who are dealing with boat rides and fishing. We had women who are dealing with tourism. We had women from various value chains within the blue economy. So we had an open forum whereby we were training them on how to communicate in their businesses, on how to do market research, and also offer market linkages.
On the 28th, an existing amalgamation of a procession, cycling event, and beach cleanup united a dozen partners under a shared commitment to environmental conservation, climate mitigation, and adaptation, resulting in the collection of over 400 kgs of plastic waste.
Today we are doing beach cleanup. So as you know, there is a lot of plastic waste in the ocean. I think it's estimated close to 5 trillion tons of plastic in the ocean. So we are raising awareness on a better way of handling our waste, especially on the plastic. But then today also, after we come from here, we have the hackathon, which is now on cybersecurity. So we have over 60, 70 young techies in the hub today, and they are gonna spend the whole night until tomorrow hacking on the challenges on cyber. So we hope we will have amazing solutions coming out that we can be able to exhibit in the main summit, but also to showcase.
The Grand Summit, held on 3rd November, featured keynote speeches, panel discussions, exhibitions, and showcases, becoming a vibrant melting pot of ideas and innovation. With over 250 delegates, including innovators, startup founders, MSMEs, manufacturers, and investors, the summit's success was tremendous. The impact of this summit was felt far beyond the shores of Mombasa, shaping the future of the blue economy and fostering prosperity for generations to come. None of this would have been possible without the generous support of our esteemed sponsors, including Slovak Aid, Asset, UN Habitat, GIZ, Business Finland, and our valued partners including Jibu, AAR, Blue Radio, Cinepis, Youth Empowerment Program Initiative, Kenya Wildlife Service, Jumuiya ya Kaunti za Pwani, Mombasa County, Voluntary Services Overseas, Kenya Maritime Authority, Bao Staka, Mombasa Walk, Bike is Best, Only Devs, Ali Birds Band, KCIC, Strathmore University, Bay Hub, Nia Adventures, Critical Mass Mombasa, Hazina Accelerator, Dallas Spaces, Tech Bridge, Iome 254, and Swahili Box. See you next year during the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit 2024.
Asante sana. You can give us a clap. So I believe that we are all in context, and you can attest to this, that this is more than anyone could think. Yesterday we were talking to other partners and they were amazed and were saying, wow, we didn't imagine that this thing had such a magnitude. So we are honored this year to, start this journey with you. And we can always be sure that this year is going to be bigger and better. Sawa sawa. Everybody say bigger and better. Be proud of it because you're part of it. Say bigger and better. Before I hand over this microphone to my colleague, I want to acknowledge some of the guests that we already have here. I want to acknowledge Dr. Mika Nyaberi from Kenya Fisheries Industries Corporation. Tumpigie sana. There he is. Edi Munufe from Kenya Fisheries Industries Corporation. We clap for him. There he is. You know, when you don't clap, I will mention your name, and somehow you will not know how it will happen, but people will not clap for you. Somehow, nobody will tell them not to clap, but they will not clap for you. So please, just clap for them. I want to also acknowledge Teddy from ABSA. Asante Teddy. Faith Gichuru from ABSA. Asante sana Faith. Nadifa from Somo Africa. Our dear friend, tumpigie makofi. Haj from Somo Africa. Where is he? Tumpigie makofi. Alvin from Jill Industries. Tumpigie makofi. My name is Alvin and it's called Alvin. So there's a guy who really disappointed me last time we were here for another project, and his name was Alvin, and I was saying, hey man, this name is reserved for the great, huh? Alvin. And then he was telling me, and I was telling him, Are you sure that are you not talking about Brian? No, Brian or Brian. But I felt that this guy, you have to speak for yourself, si ndio? Yeye mwenyewe anasema hii jina ni ya watoto and it's his name. Come on, that's not how we do it. So Alvin and Alvin, we are great men, si ndio? We clap for him. So I want to also acknowledge Margaret from Baustaka. We clap for her. She's here. Punga mkono bana. Yeah, we have people here who will really want to know you for whatever reason. Laurent from Close the Gap. Yuko pale nyuma. Asante sana. Debbie from Close the Gap. Asante sana. Mercy from Tech Bridge. Asante Mercy. She's always smiling. Oh my goodness. We should just wewe na Anna tuweke tu hapa tu. Because like come on, just look at this lady and that one. You will find that they are always smiling. Watu wa camera, please pigeni hawa watu wawili picha, sawa? Wale those people who have long faces. My boss usually really cracks very good jokes. That unaona mtu ako na long face like they have a running stomach. You know you cannot smile when you have a running stomach. What are you smiling about? Are you serious? So you just want to run, so you can't smile. So unless you have a running stomach, please smile. Sindio? And then we are not very far off from the facilities, just here. So smile about that. All right. Asante sana Mercy. Anton, our friend from TechBridge, we clap for him. We clap for Mary from Absa. Asante Mary. We clap for Zainab from Aga Khan Foundation. Asante sana Zainab. We clap for Evans Otieno from VSO. Where is Evans? Asante sana brother. We clap for Anna from AN Kamau. Tumpigie makofi, our friend. We clap for Mercy Mganga from CY. Asante Mercy. We clap for Judith Kwamboka from East Africa Ocean Festival. Where is her? Where is she? Asante sana, karibu sana. We clap for Mercy Mukulu, our friend from Strathmore. Asante Mercy. She's also another one who smiles. And she has a good smile. Mercy, ungesimama huku mbele. You are the people that you want to appear in the photos, huh? Hatutaki kuchoma picha. We want with these guys, bana. We can be given 300 photos and then you just find 5. Now what that? So those guys who are smiling, bana audit, please. Let us take photos of them. And then Wanjiku Wambogu from Nyali Capital. Yes, asante sana Wanjiku. So I will recognize the rest later because of time. But for this moment, I want you to clap for me very hard until your hands, give some smoke. Asante sana. So I want to welcome my colleague Kenneth Nje here, our able colleague to take us to the next level. Mpigie Ken makofi mazito zaidi. Asante. God bless.
Good morning. Good morning. Unlike Alvin, I'm violent. So if I say good morning and you're not responding, I can try. I have our able Wakili here, so she knows that I warned you. So good morning once again. Very good. This table I like. So this one you need to improve. So my name is Kenneth Njehia. I work as the head of innovation at Sotehub. This great morning, we want to appreciate your presence here and bring to you the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit. And this year, as you can see, we have a new face. So we have a new face, and this year we want you to be part of us again as we were together last year. So just a minute. So as my team is trying to. So we will still continue. So what I'll do is I will have one of our partner speak as I do my tech check. Something went wrong. Things to do with technology. So one of our partners is TechBridge. So Anton, come and say a word as because after this I was to call you. So can I call you, then you call me? So technology allows. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for this wonderful launch, and thank you for inviting me up to the stage here. And okay, sorry. I like walking around, so. So, what is TechBridge doing here? What is our relation to the Blue Economy Summit here? We are happy to be a sponsor. We're happy to be part of this, especially because we now have a very close relationship with SotaHub, and I wanted to take the chance to talk a little bit about our engagements together with SotaHub. This summer, we launched a project. It's a 3-year project, particularly in the blue economy space. It's a end-to-end solution for entrepreneurs in the blue economy and the waste management sectors. It's a program that is going to run in Kenya and Tanzania, in the coastal regions, because there's where we see there are huge challenges, both from an environmental perspective, but also from an economic perspective, to try and promote more and more entrepreneurship. So together with SotaHub, we're going to find 500 entrepreneurs to train in sort of basic entrepreneurial training. And then this chain follows all along to 100 companies that are going to go through our investment readiness program. And that's the relationship between TechBridge, SotaHub, and the Blue Economy Summit. Because the Blue Economy Summit, the Investment Innovation Summit, is a wonderful platform for these entrepreneurs to get a chance to connect with investors, banks, financiers, so that they get a chance to promote themselves to the people that can really drive their growth going forward for a very long time. So our role in all of this is that we're going to set up something called deal rooms. So instead of making it a traditional pitching competition where 20 companies come and they pitch to a full audience, we will do the work on forehand. We talk to the investors, we talk to the financiers, we talk to the entrepreneurs, and we try and figure out which investor and which entrepreneur should meet up during this summit. And then we create a forum for them to meet up so that they can have more fruitful conversations. And we're hoping that the success rate of investments will increase by doing this way. So look out for the deal rooms during the Blue Economy Innovation and Investment Summit, because that's where TechBridge will be contributing the most. And we're very happy to be the facilitator of these deal rooms. And hopefully more and more investments will come into the entrepreneurs of the blue economy sectors. Kenneth, how much time did I have to talk? Because I can continue forever, you know? 1 more minute. Okay. So the idea with these deal rooms, which is really why I'm here, I could talk about all the other good things that we're doing in the blue economy space. But what we have noticed through our experience is that when we prepare the investors for the entrepreneurs that they are going to meet, uh, we can partially create this personal relationship for the investor. We can start preparing them before they come to the summit so that they actually can target out, say, 3 or 4 companies that they really, really want to meet during this summit. Okay, so 1 minute was 30 seconds really. Okay. All right. Very happy to be here. Very happy to be part of this summit. I think it's a very, very important step for Mombasa to get the attention for our entrepreneurs and to attract more money flows and investments and financing to our beloved blue economy sector. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing that for me. That is well appreciated. Can we appreciate him? First, for being a good co-host, and then for a good presentation. So before I do my presentation, and sorry for the inconveniences, I would like to invite Ms. Zainab Said from Aga Khan Foundation to make her remarks. Then I'll do my presentation. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It's a real honor to be here today as we launch the Blue Summit. And as Aga Khan Foundation, being a partner in such a noble event, we are glad that we are able to have this opportunity. I know we've been in discussion for the last 2 years, but at least this year we got to participate. So Aga Khan Foundation is an agency of the Aga Khan Development Network. In Kenya, we are now celebrating our 50th year in development across the 4 counties and also nationwide in some areas within the region. With youth, we are fortunate to have worked and supported nearly 10,000 youth across counties, northeastern, Coast, and Mandera, to address their issues mainly on income and livelihood. And we are now very interested in investing in climate. We know that the impact of climate is here with us. We know the effect. We feel it every day. And our youth, I feel, have the power to change or to redirect how our economy is looking at. So we are glad that we are able to partner with SOTE and bring on board some of the innovations that youth have come up. Let's celebrate them, let's encourage them, and let's invest in them so that in future we see changes that will make sure that our quality of life is improved. And that's why we are at Aga Khan Foundation, to improve the quality of life of every person living in the communities we serve. Thank you so much, and I wish that we have more conversations with the different stakeholders and see how we can bring our resources together and contribute more, invest more, and celebrate more youth in our counties. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. So before you leave, I want us to appreciate Summit, one of the Summit sponsors. Can we do a factorial, a 5 factorial? Muko ready? Are you ready? So we start from 5, eh? Sawa, 25. Asante sana. So thank you so much. Now we are back with the presentation. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blue Economy 2024. The Blue Economy and Investment Summit is a 3-day event that will seek to bring together different players in the blue economy space to expand knowledge and opportunities that will inspire growth of the blue economy industry. So what is the objective of the summit? One is to harness the potential of the ocean to create employment for the youth, women, and men. Again, we have to remember men nowadays in the coastal counties. To also bring up the innovative solutions and expand the scientific knowledges in the different value chains in the ocean conservation. The other thing is to create reasonable and accommodative startups, bringing in innovative solutions to the different uh, uh, sectors in the blue economy value chains. The other thing is to bring in some policy advisory from different players that we can share with the government so that we can improve the blue economy, the communities in the blue economy cities. So this year, we are focusing on 3 tracks. Number one, we are looking at the blue investment, that is blue finance. The other one is blue tech, that is technology in the blue economy space. And the last one is the climate change, that is ocean resilience. So in the part of climate change, we are looking at how can we better keep our ocean clean to make sure that we don't affect the livelihoods within the ocean and outside, that is us and the animals in the ocean. So on blue investment, we'll be looking to de-risk some of the sustainable investments in the blue economy. So there are a lot of innovations, there are a lot of good businesses, but sometimes we don't have their history. So this summit gives an opportunity for us to discuss how can we get some financing opportunities that can be able to help these innovative businesses to secure investment. Then is to mobilize capital from different sources, bringing together people who can finance these innovative solutions will be one of the key things that we do at the Blue Economy Summit. Then blending finance, we bring different players and try to use that to support different projects. So that will be one of the key tracks, and I'll be coming back to tell you more about that. So blue tech, there is a lot of technology in the blue economy space, but we don't have shared data, we don't have shared infrastructure in the space. So the Blue Economy Summit gives us an opportunity to bring all those innovative ideas, all those innovative quotas together, and these people will come and share knowledge and share infrastructure and network to see how best we can bring out the best solution to the blue economy space. The other thing is collaboration and networking. That is, when we come together, we share a lot of knowledge that is good for human development, that after that, we impact livelihoods. Then there's climate change. It's a big thing, and being one of the blue economy players, we all participate in ocean resilience activities. So we'll be looking to scale all the solutions that are in that space, that is including marine plastic and a lot of recycling and renewable energy. So what are the main activities in the Blue Economy Summit? So we have keynote speeches. So we'll have keynote speakers. So we'll have high-level keynotes discussing the matters in the blue finance, blue tech, and climate. All these aimed at improving our businesses or sharing knowledge on how we can improve livelihoods of communities living in the coastal cities. The other thing is panel discussion, curated panel discussions with topics that touch lives and businesses to bring forth the growth of the blue economy space. We'll have exhibitions. We will invite startups, businesses to exhibit during the Blue Economy Summit. Now, going back to the Blue Finance, that is Blue Investment, we'll have a special deal room. So this is a space that will bring investors. You have startups will have one-on-one with the investors. So we are looking forward to startups getting investments during the summit. So this call is out, closes on 11th, that is Sunday, coming Sunday. So far we have over 60 applications and we are looking for more. So if you know someone in the space, please share with them. All that information is in our social media pages and our website. So we want you to come in and we want you to be part of the summit. So we have two types of ticket. We have a delegate ticket, and you will be able to access all the speeches. There are some networking cocktails. There's access to exhibition and digital conference material. So, the delegate ticket goes for $100. So it's a very small rate for a high-level event for 3 days. And if you want to pay sahi, lipa, ninaweza simama kwanza, ndio tusikufungie nje. So what I'm saying, you can get your ticket now. And for now, it's not late, now, like now. Then there's a VIP ticket. So we'll have, the difference between this ticket is what happens after the summit. In the evenings, you know, the different networking sessions that we have. So we'll have B2Match for everyone. So you'll be able to meet different people, schedule meetings. That will be there. But this is $150. So you can secure, again, your ticket now. Thank you. So for this, after the ticket, we also want you guys to work with us. So what do we have? We have different sponsorship categories that we invite you to check out. So we have the platinum, we have the gold, silver, bronze, and onyx. So you can check which package works for you. You can also become a track sponsor. You see your organization, you'd want to lead a topic during the summit, you want to host a breakout session, so we invite you to do that. But again, you might find the tracks, creating your own track, or you don't fit among the 5 packages. So we have a chance for you to create your own package, what you can be able to bring to the table. And we are able to listen, and we are willing to always listen to you. So why are we here? How can you help us? Number one, buy a ticket for yourself, friend, colleagues, or a team. Si semeni sawa. Semeni sawa. Hi. So that is one thing. So the next thing is share the word with your networks. So I want to stop at that point. I want you to pick your phone. Me, hii mambo ati share the word later. No, right now. Take a selfie with your friend. Take a selfie. Na upige hapa mbele. We go to your pages. Take a selfie, take a selfie. How, you are not taking a selfie. Take a selfie with your friend, with your team, and also take a photo of what is happening here. And then make sure that you tag all the partners that you see here, and also tag the person that told you, that is Sotehub. Sotehub told you to tag some people. So that activity continues for 2 minutes. So Grace is not taking a selfie. with Jonathan, take a selfie. Hi, media team, take a selfie. So, after taking a selfie, the next thing is you open your favorite social media application. Open your favorite social media application. Now, we don't have much time, but mujue sina haraka. So, we don't have much time, but I'm not in a hurry. We have to deliver the message. So, open your favorite social media message. So you can always tag me. I will repost if you are on X. So let me see people posting. Anton, you've not tagged me in your selfie. Hi. So have people posted? So if you've posted, clap once. So we still have to wait. I give you a minute, all of you. So pin the location. You at Sote Hub during the Blue Economy Summit soft launch. There is a Blue Economy Summit handle, so you'll see it if you just type at Blue Economy Summit on Facebook, on Twitter, that is on X, and say that Sote Hub told you to do that. Yeah. Faith, I'm waiting for you. You've done? So, okay. So then you can tag David at David Ogiga, at Alvin Chole, also at K_Nj here, or the Startup Shack. You find me there. So the other thing is you can pick a package as a partner. You can pick a package, or you can become a speaker if you want to pick a topic. So we will be releasing the topics that we have in a few. So you can pick a topic or become a track lead. So becoming a track lead is saying that I want to champion the climate change in that summit. And under the climate change, there are various breakout sessions. So you pick one topic from that, and you lead that topic. So you will lead the panel, you will lead the showcases, and lead that part. So this is the QR code for the tickets, and I'm happy to have you register in the summit. So you can scan that code, and we'll be together from 2nd to 4th. So has everyone shared the dates? Or you just shared your at Sote Hub? We will do another one for the dates in a few. But in the meantime, we have our partners we have our partners with us, and we appreciate them. So first of all, let's appreciate ourselves. Kila mtu tujipigie makofi. You know, there's one thing about not appreciating others. Now I have a problem. Why do you hate yourself? Why are you not appreciating yourself? So appreciate yourself. At the back there, appreciate yourself. I will come there. So as we appreciate ourselves, I would like to invite Mary from ABSA to give her remarks. Pigeni Mary makofi. So I will leave this on the screen. You can scan this QR code and get a ticket. And they are good today.
So thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Yes, so on behalf of Absa Bank, I would like to say thank you very much to SOTE for inviting us and accepting for us to be co-sponsors for this big event that's coming up. SOTE is actually home for Absa Bank. We have very, very many things that we do together. And just to reiterate our support is that we're coming together again to be co-sponsors in this event that's coming up on the 2nd to the 4th of October. So just to mention is that Absa Bank is very keen on the blue economy. And I don't think there's any place in Kenya that's bigger in the blue economy prospects than the coast region. So we are very happy and delighted to be able to partner on the blue economy sector. And one of the things we're planning to do as well is to come up with a sector-specific proposition on the blue economy. And for these, we'll be reaching out to various stakeholders so that we can know how to craft a proposition that works for everyone. We have various things we do, at ABSA. Everyone knows ABSA as a financial institution that provides finance. But we go beyond that. Besides providing finance to SMEs, MSMEs, we also have various propositions where we are able to give linkages, market linkages, for various sectors in the economy. And for that, we're very excited that once we craft a proposition for the blue economy, we'll be able to create market linkages for the players in that space, in the economy. And we also do provide coaching and mentorship for the players, for the youth, for the women, for the young people, SMEs who are trying to venture into business. As you've seen, this is about startups, innovators. So we are able to give coaching and mentorship propositions and be able to walk the journey with the people who are playing in that sector. Because we say our purpose also, we have a purpose. And we also want to be able to empower Africa's story together, one at a time. We also do provide, in terms of finance, we not only provide conventional financing, we also provide Lariba financing. Coast is a big market for the Lariba space, and that's where the Islamic tenets are, we've customized a proposition that speaks to the Islamic faith. And we also have that in our bank. We have various launches that we're going to be doing very soon. We're working on a youth proposition, which we will be launching soon. We have a women in business and a See Her Empowered proposition, which will also be launching as Coast chapters very soon in the near future, before the end of the year. So we'll be reaching out to the stakeholders, to SOTE, to be able to partner with us as we roll these programs into the market. Besides finance, besides coaching and mentorship, besides access to markets, we also are very big on sustainability. About 2 months ago, we partnered with SOTE again, where we did the beach cleanup, where we had our staff come from various places to come and just help with the beach cleanup. And like David mentioned, there's a lot of waste in the ocean. And I think I've read somewhere saying that by 2050, if we're not careful, we'll actually have more plastic in the water than fish. And we also need to be looking at what's the impact of eating that fish which has eaten that plastic. So in the end, we are actually also ingesting the plastic that we are throwing into the ocean. So we do partner with SOTE Hub, and we look forward to partnering more in the future. And especially on the sustainability bit, we've had various discussions with SOTE on how we can even do tree planting in the mangroves, and also to help the people in the project, the youth, who are coming up with beekeeping exercises and sustainability efforts in that regard. So not to say much, but just to thank SOTE for giving us the opportunity to partner. And as you've heard, at ABSA, we not only give finance, but we are much more. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. Can we appreciate her once more? So before I invite our director, I would like to invite our friend Anna to just say one word, and then we go to the next one.
Good morning, everyone. As you heard, my name is Anna Kamau from AN Kamau and Company Advocates. You'd wonder what a lawyer is doing here. Most of these sustainability things are done by women in STEM. But as a law firm, AN Kamau, we are big on sustainability like ABSA. So we take part in Mangrove. We partner with SOTE in everything that we are doing. We are really excited in also supporting this blue economy venture and the summit in any way that we can. They say if you're not invited to the table, invite yourself. force yourself in there and see what you can do. Ask, what can I do? I don't know. I'm in legal, but I want to be part of this. To take part in positive change, positive impact, and ocean is big. Remember, there is no green without blue. So it is important that we take care of our oceans, and blue economy is big. If everybody is going into business in the blue economy, we need to make sure that they are going to protect the ocean space. I'm happy to be part of this, and I look forward to more. Thank you. Have a good day.
So, at this moment, I would like to invite our director to give his remarks and invite other guests. Situmpigie makofi. Hey, wasea, mko serious. You know, we depend on this guy for salary. Clap for him. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Overrace. Yeah, so good morning. I think a lot of very strong pitches have been made from Anna. There's no green without, oh, sorry, there's no blue without green. Or is it the other way around? Yes, you're right, yeah. The Mussolani. And ABSA, I think Mary has also really hit the nail on the head in terms of the plastic, the challenges we have on plastic, as well as Aga Khan. So mine is kind of just to summarize and then to give space for our key guest to talk about it. So one is to thank you all and deliberately carrying papers. You know, us boomers, we don't like technology a lot. You saw what was happening here with Ken with his technology. So, yeah. So, yeah, so mine is thank you really for coming and be able to join us for this very short media Q&A. Today it's very, very short event, an hour and a half. So we almost in 20 minutes and then we close. But when we conceptualized the Blue Economy Summit about 3 years ago, we were very clear on our mind that the discussion that we want is on startups, on the communities, and on how do we take the socioeconomic to the next level. And so very, very happy that we can be able to kind of to make this platform. And you find that some of the startups that have come through, some of them are here. For example, I see Faith is here doing a lot of work and very good work. But then Faith was the best pitcher. Can we clap for her? During Blue Invest Africa, which happened last month in Diani. So competing against individuals from South Africa, Botswana, everywhere. And our own Faith here was the best in pitching. So it's the potential and really that amidst us are people who are really doing tremendous work. And Mercy is here. We call her the mom, and also the work she does with the large community of women in the fisher folk. And I think I saw Arvind, who is into marine plastic recycling, and many others, all of us in that business. But why do we do this, especially every year, is we take a step back. The ocean are facing tremendous challenges, and that's for sure. Mary talked about the plastic, and I was reading somewhere that we produce close to 350 metric ton a year, which is a lot of plastic, but only 9% is recycled. The rest goes into landfill, and then somehow some of them end up in the ocean. I am a strong believer that if we stop maybe production of plastic, let's say the world speaks with the Coca-Cola. They do close to 120 billion bottles in a year. So if they I hope there's no Coca-Cola, but yeah, all right. So if they stop the plastic production and we go back, let's say, to the glass bottles, like what you have on your table, do you know what that can do? Because being the major producer of plastic, others will simply fall into place. And then we will not be having this kind of discussion. So that's one. But two, if maybe we are aware also of this, the new craze is what we call deep sea mining. So human beings are not getting contented anytime soon. As we are discussing about titanium in Kwale, Taita, other people are now already in deep sea and they are mining. And they are looking for manganese, they are looking for coltan, cobalt, these rare earth metals you find in DRC Congo. And you can already imagine the effect that will have in the ocean. And so where is the space of Africa, where is the space of Kenya, and we need to be part of this discussion because the ocean is a common resource that we share. So I think for us, our interest is to see how can we create more jobs, why we run these projects, and thank you really to the supporters that we work with. How can we create more jobs for our young people? I'm so glad that today we are joined by Kenya Maritime Authority, KMA, chairman, who will be speaking with us shortly. And these are things, I think these are the issues that also keeps them awake. How can we create, say, Blue Fund? I'm glad that in this year's summit, we will have deal room that startups can be able to link up directly with investors. So again, we have never done this before, and this is the first time that we'll have it. And so that I think will, at the end of the summit, we know some people will already have money in the pocket. But also, how do we make blue economy inclusive, sustainable, and kind of beneficial? You need to put money in the pocket of people. And I think that is the big story. But then the irony again, for example, at the coastal, you find the challenges of water. And the irony is we have the largest water source here as the ocean. So a few months I was in with the county officials of Mombasa in Hungary embassy, and we were discussing this water desalination. So these are opportunities that we need to explore at a large industrial scale. Then if you look at environment, I don't know how many of us are aware of the coral bleaching. For example, in Wasini, we have this was reported, I think, can't remember when was this. But corals are very important as nesting grounds for fish. And so any small rise in temperature, the corals kind of die off. So you can imagine the impact on the ecosystem. And if you look at tourism, for example, I like going to the old town, and I always thought it could have been redesigned better, maybe with better hotels, better water sport facilities, canoeing, kayaking, and the rest. And we tap it into an alternative revenue, say for private sector. Last year, I think we took about 6 startups to Berlin city in Germany. And Mercy is here, she was there. So in Berlin Central, they have it's like a small river channel. But if you look at the traffic of boats in that channel is massive. And tourists are filling up these boats. I think an hour they pay like $40. And then I look at bahari yetu, sionangi activity mingi sana in terms of the water sports. What about scooters? The tuk-tuks can be electric as we transition to green energy. When I was in Cape Town, I saw they have the bus. You know, like you can do a bus tour in the city. It takes you to interesting places, Stellenbosch, for example, where is the wine county. I rarely see like a bus tour in the city of Mombasa. But we have to improve this kind of infrastructure. Jonathan, who is Bike is Best, our colleague, is encouraging cycling as green kind of mobility in the urban areas. So these are things that we need to mainstream. The other one is, for example, the port. I think I was discussing with Dr. Nyaberi. Wangapi washaenda port? The port is just here. So only two people, maybe 4, 5. Oh, come on. You know, alafu tutaenda Ushago na tujawahi ingia port, you know. So the port can also be opened up for tourism. Like hakuna siri inafanyika kwa port ama it's just receiving of goods and dispatching. When you go to, for example, in Hamburg, in again another city in Germany, I was there sometimes back. They have a package for port tours, and you pay like $100, and they take you around. In fact, you see the containers and you see very cultural stuff, you know. And so now that government is struggling with the revenue, that is another opportunity for alternative revenue. So and it can be opened also for private sector. So, Chairman, we have a very special role for you during the summit on shipping. So I'm glad that we can be able to have a discussion with you after this. And how could we have that mainstreamed in the discussion, and how can we be more involved? So I want to thank you really for showing up today and being able always to be supportive. As the saying goes, they say, individually we are like a drop, but together we are ocean. And because we are in blue economy, karibu sana Chief. And because we are in the blue economy, so that collectiveness, Kenneth mentioned different ways in which you can be involved. We rely on very close community relations that we build individually with all of you in a way or another. And so it's a good opportunity. And we don't want to shine alone. We want you, your organization, to shine. What is it you can do? Is there a product you want to launch? Do you want to run a session? Is there any activity that you think can add value? The door is quite open. So before I hand over the mic, I think I want again to appreciate our sponsors. ABSA, ABSA, TechBridge, Slovacade are here. And who else am I forgetting? Yeah? Okay. Oh, Anna is here, and many more are coming. And for this year, the EU ambassador to Kenya, Her Excellency Harriet, will be the chief guest. So that also shows you that this will be a bigger event, and in kinds of the profile, it means also that the discussion happening here is of interest, is of global necessity and needs, and I think this is an opportunity for us really to all participate. So now I want to hand over to Dr. Mika for his short remarks. And after Dr. Mika, we'll welcome Chairman Maguya, and then we'll have Chief to close the event. So thank you very much. Makofi kwangu sasa.
So thank you very much, Director. It's actually very nice that we met, and we met at the Blue Summit. It was Blue Summit. Yeah, that one has come with a lot of things. And I think I'm even seeing Faith. I'm seeing friends that I met there. And it looks like we need to have this kind of interaction, and then we open up our space. As he has said, I'm Dr. Mika Nyaberi. I'm the acting CEO of Kenya Fishing Industries Corporation. Kenya Fishing Industries Corporation is at Liwatoni. Liwatoni is a very famous place. If you don't know Liwatoni, then you don't stay in Mombasa, because it has its share of issues. And at Liwatoni is where we are coming up with a factory. It's actually an ultra-modern tuna processing factory, and it's one of its kind in this region. It's taking a little bit of time, but it's because of its magnitude, and I'm sure by the time it is done, then all of you will have a reason to come there. And at Liwatoni, we have this Kenya Fishing Industries Corporation. This is a state corporation that has a mandate of establishing, developing, and doing what we call ideally bringing the fisheries sector to the people. Many of you are also working towards that, trying to bring services down to the people. And for a long time, I'm sure services, when you look at fishermen, there have always been fishermen since we started seeing them. And when you're called a fisherman and you start besides a lawyer, and I think a lawyer looks more lucrative than a fisherman. But is that supposed to be the case? In the world over, where we have fishermen really doing their fishing business, they stand out. People doing the fishing business stand out. And we normally say fishing business is that kind of business that every time you touch it, you will never go into loss. When you deal with fish the way it is supposed to be dealt with, you'll never go into loss. We have the likes of Mercy here, who have been in this trade for a long time. And I think that is where now Kenya Fishing Industries wants to take everybody. We want to bring our services and connect with the fishermen. Uplift the lives of the fishermen by making them be able to do what they do well and efficiently. The people who are doing fish business, assisting them with both management skills, technical skills. And right now we are working, as we were talking the other day, fishermen in Kenya here are mostly within 3 nautical miles. They're just at the shore here. And every time we talk about fishermen, we want to give them small boats and tell them, just go and fish. And then you expect them to fish worth $1 million shillings. All right? I give you a spoon, a teaspoon, and a big bowl, and I tell you, eat it quickly. Will that work? So that's why we are here, trying to bring services. For more details, we're going to talk when we are one-to-one. But ideally, we want to uplift the life of fishermen and bring them up to the level in which all of us are. Where we have a fisherman coming here and saying, I'm a fisherman, and he comes driving like chairman, and we are happy that this is our fisherman, and we all emulate and want to reach there. Then we will uplift our fish industry. So that is our business generally, and I think further we shall talk more later. But with that, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and take back to Director. Let me take this opportunity to, he's giving me a very grand function. Mheshimiwa Hamisi Mwaguya is the chairman of Kenya Maritime Authority, and is my chairman also, by extension. And where we are, ideally we look up at our chairman for guidance, advice, and a lot other things. And therefore, I want to take this special opportunity to invite him to come and address us. Thank you.
Asante, Daktari Mika Nyaberi. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. I was not told I was coming to make a speech. I was told I was supposed to come here for breakfast. So I am informed that after the chief speaks, we'll have our breakfast. So I don't want to stand between us and our breakfast. So As Daktari has introduced, my name is Hamisi Mwaguya, Chairman Kenya Maritime Authority. Kenya Maritime Authority is in charge of our oceans and inland waters. We regulate, coordinate, and oversee maritime activities in the country. Sometimes I simplify the description of the role of Kenya Maritime Authority by saying we are the NTSA of the waters. The same thing that NTSA does for road transport is what we do for our oceans. And at the higher level, we are the KCAA, Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, of our oceans. I think I've simplified it enough. So I want to thank David Oginga for this initiative. I think we, at the Kenya Maritime Authority, we've been supporting Sote Hub for the last 3 years. Last year we were very active, and I hope with the new impetus, with the new CS in our ministry, we'll be able to continue to support you. As you may be aware, there are some budget cuts and reductions and austerity measures, but we will try and support as per our usual tradition. So just to highlight some of the things that I think are opportunity within the blue economy, but also specifically for maritime and shipping. Maybe just for information, I want us to do mahesabu kidogo. Emu mtoe calculator, we do some small math. Kenya Ports Authority handles about 1.6 million TEUs, 20-foot equivalent. 20-foot equivalent, ile container 20 feet, every year. That is just part of the cargo that is handled at the port of Mombasa. 1.6 million. Now divide 1.6 million by 2 so that you can get a 40-foot equivalent. That's 800,000. Now 800,000, as a region we spend about $3,000 in sea freight. So 800,000 times $3,000 as sea freight, how much are we getting? That's $2.4 billion. What percentage of that remains in the country? Zero. Hardly anything. So we need to start talking about Kenya as a country getting into shipping, or Africa itself getting into shipping and water transport. $2.4 billion that we pay out of pocket every year that is not retained in our economy. That's a big loss. So we need to find a way to entice and incentivize private sector to invest in maritime and shipping. And that's something that we're working on at the Kenya Maritime Authority. We are trying to push for a regional cabotage law that will enable East African countries as well as other African countries to participate in maritime and shipping. Dr. Nyaberi talked about fish. Yeye ni mtu ya samaki. Ukienda Liwatoni, he'll give you a box of fish. So make sure you pay a courtesy call. Utapata samaki hapo. But as a country, we also don't consume a lot of fish. Our consumption per capita is 4 kg, 4 kilos. Yet regional average is 12 kilos. Even Rwandese eat more fish than Kenyans. Ugandans, they eat more fish than Kenyans. So how will we grow our fishing business if ourselves don't eat a lot of fish? So there's a lot of opportunity for growth and investment in that area. So we'll have a session maybe to interact, but our agenda in the maritime and shipping sector, or generally in the blue economy, we want to create jobs and also attract investment. Oginga mentioned about the Chuda Creek. that when you sit at Nyali Bridge or Fort Jesus and you look at our waters, there is no water activity. There's no boating, there's no fishing, there's no leisure, there's nothing. So I'm happy to see the East African Ocean Festival representative, Judith Kwamboka. They're hosting a festival on ocean sports and activities on 18th to 20th of October. I hope you will join us to support the Blue Space. So we are here to support. I'm here also to show confidence in Sote Hub. This is a very important partner to the Kenya Maritime Authority. And I want to assure you that you have our full support and we will back you in the coming summit in October. With those few remarks, I want to thank you very much and wish you a lovely morning. God bless.
New York, 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5,